Yes, I thought I'd seen some idiotic things in and around people posting stuff on social media about Israel this week, and I thought the biscuit was going to be taken by somebody who suggested that Islam should be banned in this country. Think about that for a second. I'm sure that's entirely doable. Yes, why not? After all, I'm sure that'll work. Yes, but our social commentators and the usual suspects, of course, have been delightedly jumping up and down with glee because it means that they can be as outrageous as they want to be, and they're given a platform. I'll give you some choice examples down below. Natch, with no consequences whatsoever. And in the blue corner, we have, of course, Douglas Murray, a man not renowned for particularly being fond of people that follow Islam. So he's one, and he's been on media rounds a lot in the last couple of days, like getting very, very sympathetic hearings for the garbage that comes from him, as ever, is this one from Twitter. Britain must stand up against those who support Hamas, expel them, strip them of their citizenship, get them out. Okay, Dougie boy, I'm sure that's doable. Number one, so you're just going to expel people that support Hamas. I don't know, does this count? What exactly does that mean? They're already a prescribed organisation, so I don't understand that. And we can, if you mean somebody that supports the Palestinian cause on a very basic level, presumably you're going to strip those people of citizenship and expel them. But to where exactly? Because you can't realistically expel people who have no citizenship because they are citizenship-less. But I suppose that's, just the sort of sensible man of letters sort of thing that Dougie's going to come out with. We'll bump into him again in a bit with the Free Speech Union, which he's a director of. Naturally. And in the other blue corner, because there's lots of blue corners, aren't there, we have Sophie Corcoran, a woman who, once again, is very keen on the notion of free speech, but only by certain people. So here she is, all the way from down under, complaining bitterly. A senior lecturer at my university was casually pushing an illegal protest. How hasn't he lost his job? Perhaps Jewish students should have a word. Yes, indeed, it's somebody who is suggesting that people go to a Palestinian rally. Okay, once again, I don't know. Should I lose my citizenship now? Social commentator, lose citizenship. I don't really understand that, Sophie. It's called free speech, okay? I don't think, if you like, that constitutes something that somebody should lose their job over. But if you don't agree with them, Sophie, maybe they shouldn't. Let's get rid of anyone we don't like. I've noticed that they started to call people, anyone they don't like is now a member of the woke left. If anyone can tell me what a non-woke leftist person is, I'd be interested to hear. And the nearly the biscuit from the other blue corner, because you've only got 4 after all, so there's one more to come, is Turning Point UK, who I don't know, their account must be run by a 12-year-old, because we get this. We've got a picture of Elon Musk. Needs a bit of a shave. If current trends continue, civil war in Europe is inevitable. Ooh. It's concerning that one of the smartest men on earth is predicting civil war in Europe. So who is predicting civil war in Europe? Because you've just put a picture of Elon Musk up. A man who paid 44 billion for X. Yeah, I think some people seem to really have a problem with the idea that Iron Man is a film and Elon Musk is a rich bloke with various issues about his family, probably down to his autism. It's different, you see? 12. Anyway, and lastly, in the other blue corner, making 4, and quite neatly, is Toby Young. Now, with issues like this, Toby Young is always set to squirm because he's a free speech absolutist, which means you must be allowed to have free speech. And he manages to argue in a particular free speechy sort of way here that the problem isn't that people might be doing the wrong thing, but the police need to apply the law across the board, and I would agree with him. But the problem with that, of course, is that loads of people that Toby Young complains about, who are visited by the police, would carry on being visited by the police. Think about Lawrence Fox and all of the stuff that he posts up. And let's read what Toby has to say. Don't misunderstand me. This isn't a call to silence anyone expressing sympathy for the Palestinian people or waving the Palestinian flag. It is. I'm just pointing out in the past week numerous actual speech crimes have gone unpunished. Yeah, he has a list of people, the kind of, oh yes, the Daily Mail looked on some student's Twitter account and found something which was anti-Israel, therefore it's all bad, right? Whereas the police are constantly harassing people for exercising their lawful right to free speech on the grounds that they're being hateful. Yes, because that's the law, which you're asking to be applied. That's the way it is. And the same double standard applies to the self-appointed guardians of psychological safety on campus. You're the self-appointed guardian of psychological safety on campus, Toby. Do you remember? Nobody voted for you. It's not that type of union. Anyway, any suggestions where I should be deported to? On a postcard, usual address. Thank you very much. Thank God it's Friday. Do have a lovely weekend. Try and avoid too much social media because it's horrific at the moment. Enjoy. Stay dry.